people wear this with a mask or yeah. My person do the glasses a little bit further down the bridge of my nose. That would.
We should remind him to mute when. Okay. Anyway, so last time we left off, you guys reached a closed door. Um, After killing the golems. So currently, you guys, minus Bastion, are standing, staring at a door that is in the style of the doors that you would find at Saffron Castle. It is locked and there is no door handle.
We were looking through the keyhole. Aurora failed her stealth check and said something like, "What are you looking at?"
Hi,
And then the
Kento.
person
How
that
are
was
you
on the
doing?
inside stopped to walk
I
in.
said, "What are you peeping? Why? What are you peeping Tom's doing?"
Yeah, something like that. Right. Okay. So, who was looking in the keyhole?
It was me.
Okay.
Or five.
Okay. So, as you were peeking through, um, so you see that it's some sort of maybe like a dungeon, because on the leftish side, you can see like the bottom of a cage with, by your approximation, maybe like 10 figures in there, 10 people, 10 somethings. You can also see on the right side there is a table, and you can see the lower half of a person wearing deep red moving around. Uh, they were moving around normally, but as soon as Aurora just yelled out, um, you saw this person just freeze and then continue to move around just very quietly.
Jeez. I turn to Aurora and I say, "I'm trying." I whisper, "I'm like, I'm trying to see what's going on in there."
And
That Versailles just says that.
okay, well, what do you
I
guys do?
believe we're already past the point of no return, sir.
Well, I mean, theoretically, you can still run away. But what do you guys want to
Um,
do now?
Graham, are you crazy? I live for combat.
You look for what?
I live for combat. What are you crazy?
Oh, you live for combat.
why is the cleric living for combat?
No longer a cleric. It's
No,
just a
see,
monk
I think you
now
forget.
with healing.
No, see, I think you. No. I think you forget. How do you heal people when there's no one to heal?
Oh my god.
If I can't find a job, I'll make a job.
Yeah, basically,
Injure people just to heal them.
yeah, kind of.
So, you want to knock on the door and try and get in, Aurora?
I have a better idea. Bastion, wait, no, Bastion's not here. Who is the next highest? Sai?
You say who has the next highest attack? Or what
Hey,
Right.
what type of
Obligate.
spell? Uh, I have a 16.
You know he's not gonna help you with your antics. I mean, I'd like to be thrown through a door, but like, I don't know if Versailles is man enough to throw me through a door.
I mean, hey, even with your -1, you're always welcome to try. There's always a chance that you get a nat 20 and you crit, you know?
Yeah, I really doubt a nat 20 minus one is gonna help me break a door. I think the best choice of action is become the human battering ram.
I'm
Or,
doing alright.
or I
How are
have
you
a
doing?
better idea. Why don't I firebolt the door and, burn it
Oh,
open?
I think forget what cave fires do. They expand the rock and cause cave-ins. All you guys are trying to do is make a grand entrance. What are you
We don't
doing?
even know if the door
If
is
only
locked or
Bastion was there
not.
to like kick it open.
I just like it's just much more fun to break the door down, and it's much more funny when you're using someone to do it.
I mean, you
Okay,
could try
but
and break
okay,
it down if you want.
see the worry. I mean, you're welcome to do it. This the worry I have with that is that your skull cracks and the door is still locked. But I mean, you know, you do you.
I mean, we could just knock on the door.
That's a dungeon. That's so anticlimactic.
Hey, talking has gotten us out of situation before. Well, albeit talking at not the best
Azora,
opportune times has worked, but talking somewhat worked.
Azora, if you would be so kind, would you like to burn this door down for me, please?
Oh lord.
I would love to. Do I have to roll if I am
Uh,
casting the fireball?
Oh, just roll me like a d20 to hit.
can Rasai be standing like very far away, please,
Of
before
course.
this happens?
I'd like to make an opposed contact to make sure Rasai is as close as possible with us.
I mean, the two of you can roll athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Wait, Wait, I can just roll a d20, or do I put my thing? Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure unless Rasai rolls a lower than a 4, I think I lose this. Yeah, no.
Wow.
Was that a
It
natural
just-
20?
Yes, it was. Rasai just steps over Aurora.
Yeah. Aurora just like clings onto your leg and you're just walking with her. With no issue.
See, the funny part isn't that I have a -1. The funny part is that Pace bad rolls whenever it comes. Like I don't even have disadvantage at strength. It's just how my strength rolls work because my luck is.
I mean, yeah, sure. So Azora throws a firebolt at the door. And I guess parts of it start to burn away, but it's going very slowly.
What a grand entrance! You gotta love how fireworks.
Very grand. Yeah, just in quote unquote real time, it would probably take like 10 minutes for the door to fully burn down.
Okay,
People
I
on the
rolled.
inside probably be gone by then.
Yeah. So, seeing that, do you guys want to do anything else?
Roll to throw myself through the door. 18 doesn't work.
You know what? Sure. Do we have a luck stat?
No, we don't.
No?
We are
Okay, then roll me just a flat d20. You can choose, wait, before you do it, do you want even odd or below 10 over 10?
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure my with my luck. I know evens and honestly evens and odd sounds worse than below 10 over 10, which is kind of funny.
Which one do you want?
What do you recommend? Below over. No, but like, should I go over or under with my luck? Probably go under. All right.
No, I mean choose either odd, even, or if you're doing under over. Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, you successfully, I guess, bust through the door. You like break the lock and you throw the doors open, and lucky for you, you do not catch on fire. But
that is a dream.
what's your AC again?
Mine.
Yeah.
Let me double check, cause again, I'm on my phone. Honestly, I want to say 18, but I'm not really sure. Come on, internet, don't be this bad.
Aurora
17.
is 17.
Okay. 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 Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna say I rolled a nat 20 and then ooh. Okay. You take 30 damage. As you leap through the door, two spears from either side of the door stab you
Ooh.
for 30 damage.
He wanted to heal someone, so he got to heal himself.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Still
But as you bust open these doors, and get stabbed, so all of you can now see. So Cersei sees her cousin in the jail cell, and you look at all of the prisoners, and all of them have vines sticking out of their heads and their mouths and just crawling all over their bodies. And you can see looks of just agony and fear. You also see on the other side the figure in red was Lady Dessalina. With she's wearing a red dress. She has long black hair, and she has a large pet blackbird, um, with feathers on its head that kind of make it look like it's wearing a hat. Sort of perched on the table next to her. You can also see, I guess, yeah, you all know about this. You can also see there's an apple and a ring on that table, as well as a book. The vines should be reminding you of the other guy that you guys fought in the cavern, in the in the fortress.
No.
That's the word.
No, they don't.
I'm still stuck on Aurora getting impaled by 2 spears. Ugh. Jesus.
I mean, just stabbed, not fully impaled. Not dead, right? Are you dead?
No, she has 8 HP left though.
Was she? Did she get damaged during the golem fight?
I did, and actually I only have 4 HP left.
Ah,
Oh,
well.
how the tables have turned, it seems.
Oh, how the turntables. Well, what do you guys do? I mean, I guess also roll me initiative, everyone.
Jesus Christ.
Good thing I have potions of greater healing and backup.
I knew we should have knocked on the door.
So everyone roll me initiative, and then you can still just a reminder that even in combat, you can make like perception, investigation, etc. checks without using up an action, and you can talk to people even when it's not your turn. I feel like you guys forget that sometimes. So
Every time I do it, it ends up not working. It ends up backfiring somehow. I tried to talk to the Goblin King.
oh
and
my
people
god, what are
accidentally
these
launched
rolls?
fire.
Why do I always roll like this? Okay.
I don't know plus what, so I'm just gonna do d20.
If you had caught on fire, I think you'd be dead. Because you would have taken fire damage. Oof.
Wait, have you guys taken initiative yet?
I am asking people to roll initiative too if you have.
He's doing something right now. I can roll for him, but I don't actually. Rasai, you might want to do it.
Okay. What? See. Need that. 4. Yikes! Oh wait, reroll feature. The nat 1. Oh, okay, that's better. I guess.
And of course, Azora and Aurora are right next to each other. I guess roll for Bastion as well. Or actually, we can do that later. Someone roll for Cersei.
Wait, Cersei. I have her character sheet here somewhere. Just switch it up. Why did I download this so many? Okay, what's her? Okay, so 10.
Okay. It's lower than yours. Okay. So Lady Dessalina is going to start walking forward and ask, "Why are you here?" as she starts readying a spell.
We're here to look for Lady Cersei's cousin.
Do you point out the cousin that is like in the cage? Okay.
Hopefully, me and or Versailles or Cersei can point them out.
Yeah. Okay. So then she give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, whoops! I did that wrong way. Ignore that one.
But also that's kind of tragic. You rolled a D120 and you got a 36. Okay, well 16 is the better one, so we'll take 16. When you point out her cousin in the cage, you can see that she like relaxes a bit, and then she looks very sorry, I guess, Um, and she starts saying, like, I know this looks bad, but I have been trying to cure them.
Cure them of what?
Like I said, they all have vines sticking out of them.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Um,
like they're completely sort of like zombified by these vines that are just like growing out of their heads and bodies.
is it like the Rattata kind of?
Yes, exactly like
Mm.
that.
Can we say that? Well, okay. Well, from where we're standing, can we see the people with the vines and stuff out of them
Yes, yeah.
sticking out of them?
As soon as you bust open the door, you saw them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have Versailles say, well, is is Aurora still being like held in place by the spears?
No, she just
Or
got stabbed, not like fully
okay.
impaled. Stabbed
Um,
for a lot of damage.
well, I tell
But
her.
I wanted to ask. I actually wanted to ask. Can I take a healing potion in the meantime while this is happening?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're
um,
not being hostile, they're not being hostile. I'll allow it. Go ahead. Take your health potion.
I turn to Azora and I ask her, or Recite asks her, doesn't this look familiar to what we signed in, what, not signed, saw in Dragonheart's Fortress, like the whole vine stuff?
Who are you talking to?
Azora?
Right. Yes. Azora, hello.
Yes, yes. Yes, it did look like that, but I've never seen a case of this. Seen a case of this extreme.
Actually, you
Cause
guys
there.
have.
Oh, we have.
Yeah. So,
I thought this was the one with the most extreme one
when
we've
you
seen.
guys were fighting Dragonheart, uh, um, no, wait, was it Dragonheart? Or was it just fighting Azora's ex?
It
One
was
of the
Azora's
two had like minions that were like the zombified, but like fully dead, not like these guys. These guys, you can tell they're still alive. The ones that you fought before were fully dead and reanimated by Azora's ex's magic or whatever.
Mm. Um, okay, well, Versailles is gonna say, or he's gonna ask what happened, or how do you know how they got this way? I guess.
Um, make me a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Um, Persuasion. Yikes. Okay, hopefully I can get a good one. Oh, well, there. All right.
Nat 20. Great. Okay. Okay, that works. So Versailles' tattoo is like on the arm slash shoulder area, right?
Yeah, the left.
Is it
shoulder.
exposed or is it not?
Yeah, it's exposed.
Okay. Um, as she moves closer and she sees your tattoo, she stops in her tracks and then says, "You're one of the other chosen."
Um. hmm. Versailles points to it and said, "You mean this thing?"
Yes. And she like lifts up her skirt a bit and shows you on her leg. She also has.
Oh. Like when we came in, we saw the apple too, right?
Yes, you see the apple on the table. But she'll
Um,
ask, are are the four of you the chosen? Are you the other
um,
four chosen?
wait, does Cersei have the tattoo?
You know,
Or
I don't remember. I'll be honest, I do not remember.
I, because I know that me, Azora, and Bastion have it,
Yeah, and
and I
Meepo
know
has it.
some.
I don't
Yeah,
think
and
Cersei has it.
yeah,
Pretty
okay.
sure it was. I'm pretty sure he has one too, but I
I
don't.
have no idea what you just said.
I think he said he thought Cersei did. Okay, we know that Aurora doesn't.
Yeah, we know Aurora doesn't, and I'm pretty sure Cersei doesn't.
Okay,
Or maybe she
so
does. But she's not here, so we're gonna say she doesn't. End of story.
okay. Okay, Rasai's gonna say not all of us, but we do have two more party members that we know have the same mark as us, tattoo mark thing.
um, so we're the five then. So so obviously she doesn't know what adventures you guys have been on because she's been busy in the but she says, well, these individuals, unfortunately, due to my own lack of success, I didn't know that the apple seeds were cursed. I did not know that planting them would cause this. I've been trying to cure them, and I'm very close, but I'm just missing some part of this antidote that I can't figure out.
Are you talking about seeds from the tree that drops the apples of life?
The apple that it supposedly cures all diseases?
Yeah, we helped a person named Oakheart destroy the tree that was in a underground fortress.
Oh. So the tree, it's gone. We can't get any more of those life apples?
Yes, but it turns out that there were two Pokemon giving the tree life.
I
I,
I don't understand.
The methods of attaining the apples come at a great sacrifice.
You're like not there, but okay.
Use my words for him because it sounds like he can't explain it.
I mean, sure. At this point, it's been long enough that like Bastion and Meepo, you guys come across like all the powered down golems and like that are crushed and broken, and then you continue on and you see the flaming door, and everyone else inside the room. So sure, you're there. Why not?
I don't think that's a good idea, but okay.
I mean, as you arrive on the scene, what do? You can give me a
Nothing.
perception check to see
Nothing.
if you can
Nothing.
no, give me a perception check to see if you can tell that they're not fighting.
oh no.
Someone do it for him.
Okay, hold on.
He can't escape like that. It's not how that works.
Okay, what's his?
I'm pretty sure he
perception?
has.
It's a +6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a lot on perception.
Mm, Yikes. Is the passive perception high?
He really just left. Oh my god. It is higher, but this is, this feels very Bastion. I don't know what to do.
No.
You know what? With an 11, I'm gonna say Bastion starts charging in, but any of you can make like dexterity or strength or something rolls to try and stop him.
Okay, what's my dexterity?
With
Okay,
advantage.
I'm gonna try and stop Bastion from charging in.
Okay, 19 will do it.
Okay.
So you guys see Bastion appears and he starts like running in with his use a hammer over his head. And Rasai, you just like yank the back of his shirt and pull him back.
Bastion, calm down. We're not fighting.
Okay, well. I'm gonna need. What's Bastion's AC? Never mind, that's. Yeah, those are definitely not hitting him. Just, I don't know what his AC is, but they're not hitting him. Okay.
His AC is 19.
Yeah, okay, didn't hit. Well. Everything's fine then. Great. Going back to the apple tree. What do you explain to Lady?
Okay, so I bring out Bulbasaur. What did I name Bulbasaur? I think I named it Bulba or something like that.
Probably.
So I bring out Bulba and I tell her that after we had defeated was Azorius X a sorcerer? Or something like that? Or wizard or something?
Yeah, something. Druid.
We had defeated a druid that was, I guess, doing something with the tree, and we found out that these two Pokemon here were supplying the tree with like life essence, if that makes any sense.
So then, would we, with their help, would we be able to grow a new tree?
Maybe. I'm not too sure what the whole magical properties of the tree were, or how to remove the curse from the apples or the seeds itself.
So it's not these Pokemon the main, or it was not these Pokemon that were growing the tree then.
From what I can recall, when we were
The answer's no.
because I don't, because like when we have found them, it, like you had said that they were like.
Okay, so to like
getting
re-jog your memories, I'll come back. To re-jog your memory, essentially what happened was Azorius X was like cultivating the tree, but because he was doing it in like an underground grove, there was no sunlight, so he was using the Bulbasaur basically to grow the tree.
Okay.
But it's really just like them providing the quote unquote like sunlight and nutrients that they would need.
Okay. Oversight tells Leggy Esselina, no, these Pokemon weren't like the main, or they weren't the source of it growing because we found the tree underground, so they were just giving it the nutrients to grow, I suppose.
So then there's no chance to find another life apple.
I asked her, is that a life apple on the table?
So you guys have been looking for the death apple, if you remember. And you know from what Okard has told you that that is the death apple.
Okay. Hmm. Yes,
Zora, give me a history check.
wait, so was Leggy Dessalina trying to plant those apples, like the death apples, or the life apples?
You can ask her.
Okay. Well, I asked her like, which apple seeds were you trying to plant?
I was trying to plant the seeds from the life apple. It didn't work the first time, so I wanted to grow a new one, but I didn't know that the seeds were cursed. I didn't know that it would end up hurting all of these people.
This is out of character, I guess, out of game. Would the Bulbasaurs be able to do anything? Because like, can't they kind of control plants a little bit?
No.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Can I ask her about the book in the ring?
Can anyone do a check to make sure she's not evil? I mean, yeah, anyone, you can do that. You can give me like an insight. I don't think any of you have detect good or evil as a spell. So yeah, you can just roll some sort of insight
I think
check.
you forget the cleric has spells like this. I have this.
I know you. I know that you, like the cleric class has them. I don't know if you have them prepared.
Let me double check.
Like I don't think you have them prepared. That's why I said you don't have them because you've never mentioned it or used it. So
I got a 19.
is that for you or for Azora?
Um, that's for me. You asked Zora to do which one? Or would you ask her to roll?
Insight. What was your roll for again?
Insight for the book in the ring.
For the
Or I had asked about the, like, what about the book in the ring? What was that for?
Oh, the book in the ring. Right. Okay. So with your, you know that ring is like the fake ring of wishes that Polo, was it Polo? Polo?
Yeah, Polo.
Polo sold. The book looks like just like a diary.
Okay. Let me roll the insight for real quick. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, not 20. Azora, you know that you are absolutely sure that she is not evil. I mean, no one else knows this, but you are sure that she is not evil.
Okay. So.
Well, she will now just like ask you, how much do you know about the apples? Do you know why it didn't work? Do you know how we can help these people?
Question is that? Oh, it's lipstick. Oh, we're up to stick.
Hmm. I tell her the most we know is that we were traveling with Elkhart, and we had went to find him, and he was trying to find the apple of life and the apples of death, and we and he cut down the tree from the apples of life, and we know that he's currently looking for the apples of death. Where was the apples of death again? They were in, or which city did Elkhart go to try and find it?
One moment. Okay, sorry, what was the question?
Um, what was the question? Oh, where did Elkhart go for the apples of death?
Looking for the apple of death? You're
Yeah.
actually not sure. He didn't tell you. He just left in a hurry without telling any of you where he was. You're
Okay.
not even sure that. Actually, when he's left you guys the note, he asked you guys to look into like the death apple situation because he was called off to do something else.
Okay. Um. Well, I tell her that Elkhart left us to investigate the apple of death, and well, we were looking for it when Lady Cersei got a note saying that her cousin had went missing.
Yes, I'm sorry. She turns to Cersei and she says, "Like, I'm sorry about your cousin. I am trying to cure her. Do you guys know any way or anything about a possible cure for this?" And then she like takes the book that was on the desk and she shows you guys a formula she's been working on, and it's just missing a few pieces.
Um, do any of us recognize or what kind of pieces are they? Do any of us recognize them?
So I'm pretty sure you guys did take her ex's journal,
Hmm.
right?
It was in the bag of holding. We took it.
Right. So you could check in there.
Mhm.
Um, Aurora, or all of you really, but I mean, Aurora is the healer. But you guys can make like medicine checks to
Wait,
see
so
if
what do
you
you need me
can
to do?
figure out. So, right now, Lady Dessalina has been trying to work on a cure for this ailment. Um, and she's gotten pretty close, but she's not quite there yet. And she was asking if you guys know anything, because you mentioned that you were on this quest for the apples. She mentioned if you knew anything about the cure for these.
I mean, I'm proficient in medicine, and I do make my own potions. So maybe.
Yeah, that's why I said you can either make us a medicine check to see if you can figure out the holes. You also do have Azora's X's journal, and it probably has bits and pieces in there.
All right.
Actually, what is my medicine? +1. Well, I mean, I've been getting decent roll, and then do I want to try? I don't know if I want to try.
Okay.
I feel like Aurora should first, and then Versailles gonna ask Zora for the notebook.
I'm sure she gives it to you, so.
um,
You can roll me, I guess, like an investigate.
Investigate. Well, mine for medicine is both. Well, investigation and medicine. So this 20 plus 9. Yeah.
I mean, you're skimming through the book, but there's just like a lot in it.
Hello?
So you're not quite sure which part might help you. You also, I guess, are not that proficient in medicine, so maybe it was in there and you just thought it was nonsensical and skipped over it.
I'm sorry, my mama called me. Can you repeat that last part?
Yeah. So with your, what was it, 9?
Yeah.
With your 9, you skim through the book, but you don't really see anything that might help you. You're not, it could just, like, there's a lot of information in there. There's also a lot of, like, just garbage entries in there, you know? And also you're not super proficient in medicine, so maybe you did read it, but you thought it was, like, meaningless, so you just skipped over it. You're not sure.
Shouldn't the librarian and the actual herbalist be reading it?
Well, like, I mean, probably, but.
Azora. If Azora were to read it, would that be insight?
I'd give
Or
her
medicine?
advantage because she's a librarian. She's used to doing research.
Okay, but insight or medicine, because she has a +6 in medicine.
Does she?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
Wait, who, me or?
Azora.
Zora has a proficiency in medicine?
She is proficient in medicine.
Is she not proficient in investigation? I mean, I'll let you roll twice.
In investigation, she has a +7. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll take the +7. So you got a 15 and you can roll one more time. Okay, with a 19. Actually a 20, an unnatural 20. You skim through the book. You are a pro at finding information in books, you know? So you're skimming through the book and you come to a page where sort of like scrawled over, there's how he was able to curse the seeds and create this. And with all of this information, you and Aurora could probably work together to reverse engineer an antidote quite easily. Especially because you also have all of Lady Desalina's notes. It doesn't take you guys more than like 5 minutes to figure out what bits are missing. So I guess the two of you can roll me something to create the antidote. I guess a medicine. Yeah, roll me medicine to create the antidote. While they're working on that, Lady Dessalina says, I should probably explain from the beginning. And
Alright.
Prince Kenta, was that his name? I don't remember. Prince Kenta, who is the person the coronation in like 2 days is for. There's something strange about him. Ever since he was a child, I would constantly find dead animals. She like pulls up her journal again, she flips to near the beginning. And she just tells you, I found dead birds and squirrels, all sorts of dead animals every week. And when he was 11, he killed a servant. I tried to tell the queen and king, but they won't listen. They wouldn't listen. They couldn't see it. I had to put some sort of spell on him until I could find a way to fix this. 3 years ago, I don't know how he did it, but I'm almost certain that he killed his parents. I knew I had to step up my effort somehow. I had to do anything I could to try and fix this. So, about a month ago, I made a bid on that life apple that supposedly was supposed to cure all diseases and ailments. I fed it to him and it didn't work. I thought, time was running out, and so I thought the last chance I might have was to maybe make a wish, and a wish could fix it. But this ring, well, it didn't work. So, and as you know, I tried to plant some seeds from the apple of life to hoping to grow more apples, but I didn't know that they were cursed, and now these poor 10 people have suffered from my lack of success, which you guys are now trying to cure. And so, as a last resort, I tracked down this death apple. Because if we can't fix him before his coronation, I must make sure that he does not live to be crowned as king.
And you said his behavior started ever since he was young?
Yes. Ever since he was a very small child, I would find dead animals.
And you don't think he's been cursed or anything? You're sure he killed them?
I cannot be 100% sure that he killed his own parents, but everything I have seen leads me to believe that most likely he did kill his own parents. I've been trying. He may be cursed. I've been trying to fix this, but the apple that was supposed to cure all diseases did nothing.
Mm.
So if we cannot find a way to save him, I have no choice but to assassinate him before he becomes king.
Have you have any scholars or mages or wizards or anything try and see if they could find any sort of curse that he might be under?
I have called all sorts of well-known priests and clerics in private and other wizard sorcerers to try and figure out if they could help him, and none of them could.
Where's the prince now? Or, prince? Yeah, prince.
He is up in the castle. Most likely in his room, but I am not sure.
Hmm. Well, do you know, I guess, his routine or what he does on a daily basis? Or any history of like something his parents might have done for him to get cursed, if this is a curse at all?
If he was cursed, it was done very, very early in his life. So let me just check when joined. I just need to check if it was right after he was born. If it. Yeah, it was after. So she says, ever since I joined the castle, I have not seen anything that would lead me to believe that he was cursed while I was there. It is entirely possible that he was cursed at, or maybe even before his birth.
Are there any people in the, I guess, royal staff or anything that have been in service to the king and queen before you had joined?
Yes, there was his old nursemaid, but she left the castle when the queen and king died.
Would you happen to know her whereabouts or where she resides?
It is possible that we could track her down. Yes.
The coronation's in 4 days, correct?
It's in like 3-ish, 2 days now. Like, I'll say like 2 days now.
Hmm. There's not a lot of time.
Okay, so our options are to either kill the prince, and what's the other one?
Try and find out why he's like this.
Oh,
To see if
just hormones.
but if it's been happening from a young age, then he either got cursed or he's just like this.
Oh, you know, it's teenagers. They're like this.
But she she said
Oh
it
yeah, you
happened
know,
before.
the murderous stage. Teenagehood starts in at age 4. You know, all teenagers go through this phase where they just kill all the animals and the people and then their own parents. You know, it's just a very goth emo kid thing.
Okay, here's another joke. Imagine Aurora saying this because from her perspective, um, what's it called? Like most smaller races develop very quickly. So this actually makes complete sense to Aurora. So she literally thinks teenager age.
Um,
You're just like, yes. I remember in my non-existent memories that I killed my own father at age 4.
wait,
That is
at this
very
point, have
that's very old for a dwarf.
at this point has Aurora and Azora made the
And the
biggest
funny
enemy?
thing,
Sorry, say that again?
Have they at this point have they like were they able to make the antidote?
Well,
or at
neither
least
of
get
them have
the
rolled for me, so I don't know.
Oh. Wait, I thought that's what the +6 was in
yeah.
Oh,
We
was that
did.
okay? Yeah, okay, yeah, you did it. Hooray! So you start you start hearing all the nobles in the cage, and yeah, it's working. Hooray! Woo!
Okay, so I want to say, or like I have the idea, just like maybe if we can track her down in enough time. Okay, my mom's calling me. Hold on. Hello?
I have no idea what's going on.
Ah, welcome
Let's just
back.
kill the brat.
The prince, you mean?
Yeah, well, it's the same thing.
I was just making sure.
What am I,
You
like
can
60?
freely call
I
him
can
a
call him a
brat.
brat.
You can call him a brat.
Yeah.
Even if you weren't, you could call him a brat. I'm not against that. I just wanted to make sure I knew who you were talking about.
Well, I mean, couldn't we say we could try and talk to his old nurse? But if there's nothing we can't do, then ultimately it's gonna have to come down to secret
Kid's evil,
assassination.
man.
Wait, what?
Kid's evil, man.
Like I guess Versailles says to Lady Dessalina, if we can track down the old nurse and ask if anything has happened before you came into service, and there is a way, then we'll try our best to. But if not, it may have to ultimately come down to, I don't know, giving him like a poison apple pie with that death apple or something.
Are we going through the effort to find one retired nurse when we could just kill the kid that's the root of this?
But then again, you have to think: what if we could solve it? What
love
if
these
we
energies.
could be
I love these opposing forces.
How do you curse someone for
Just kill the
almost their
kid.
entire life
Haven't you seen
and
Rapunzel?
no one notices?
Didn't you see Rapunzel? Wasn't like born at birth and she had like, or at least Tangled? She was like born at birth with like magic and all that.
Yeah, because
but
her
Rapunzel-
mother consumed the magic flower before she was born.
Exactly.
How is
something
this
like- the
related?
parents- No, the parents might have done something that would have been like, "Oh, I curse your child."
Yeah, that's
being
entirely
crazy or
possible.
something.
Yeah. I'm not saying no,
Exactly.
I just
That's the best comparison I can make.
just the leaps in logic were a bit
Far gone, but
Look, I'm a pragmatist. So skip all the dirty
murder
routes.
or
Let's just kill the
murder.
kids.
Choose one.
Look, we have the evidence. Look at all the poisoned people. I think that's because the prince or whatever.
Poisoned people?
I don't
He's
know.
talking-
You mean the people
I
in
just
the
came back.
cage? They're covered in vines, like the one that you saw in the cavern with Azora's ex. And it's because she tried to plant the life apple seeds because she didn't know they were cursed. She was trying to grow more apples to hopefully try and cure him because the first apple didn't work.
The first apple is a death apple, right?
No, it
Or
was a
is-
life apple. She, like, remember how when you guys went, Oakheart said that, like, the life apple had just been sold?
Yeah.
She's the one who bought it.
Oh.
Oh.
Probably have to call Oakheart one of these sessions.
If only phones existed.
Carrier bird.
No, we're gonna have to use some fire
.c.
signal.
We do have carrier bird.
Oh yeah, we have an
do.
owl.
We have an owl.
We have
can
an owl.
totally do it.
Yeah, we have an owl that has
Yeah,
never
an
met
owl.
Oakheart, but it could work.
Or we can do fire signal. You know how
You're just gonna throw firebolts at the sky until someone investigates, and like hopefully it's Oakheart.
Wait, what business did Oakheart have to attend to when he left?
You don't know.
Ah, okay.
He didn't tell you.
I'm with the crew, right?
You are, yes. You've just been
Okay.
standing there.
Him and Meepo, they're just like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, Meepo's there. Like none of you have reacted to him, but like you know.
We'll just exist.
Did we
now,
flash her?
just there.
Did me and Meebo flash our tats to her? Or does she not know?
Well, I mean the one on Meepo, it's like it's right on his head,
Around
so
his
I think she can
forehead.
see it. I don't remember if your tattooed shoulder is exposed or not, but if it is, then she sees it. Oh, hydration. Yes, I shall hydrate. Oh, yeah. See, water. So yeah, you guys, you've cured the diseased people at this point, and they're like starting to sort of come to. If you look at them, they're not like gravely injured, but they are just like starving and dehydrated. What do you guys want to do?
I want to try and save the kid if he is cursed. Sebastian is
You're in a
just like,
homeless shelter?
kill him.
Yeah, that is true.
But then you have to remember, this is like
This is like a what?
this is a kingdom.
Everyone has their good and bad side. No, let me first say it always.
You guys do also have a pretty tight time limit before he becomes king, because like I mean if you kill
Everyone's
a prince before he becomes king and like he is evil, like
blue.
the legal implications are not as heavy as killing the newly crowned king, I guess. I don't know.
Blue.
Yeah?
Blue.
Saying something in character.
Everyone's got a little bit of good and bad in them, and what's wrong with it? If the issues with the vines, I'll become a fucking vegetarian and eat the shit out of them. If this kid's good, I'll find. If this kid is good, I'll find a way to prove him innocent. If he's evil, I'll cut him a new one myself.
Good performance, man.
Yeah, I mean that works.
Well, Versailles says that, you know, the assassination should be the backup plan, at least till we can, like, I guess, make sure. I still recite, or I guess I still want to try and find the old nurse for the slight chance that he might not have been like born this way and that he's just been cursed.
I'll peel the curse off him like the bark off a tree.
Oh wait, no,
I'll peel the curse off him like the bark off a tree.
Okay, well, I guess we will end it here for now, as we eventually deliberate what's gonna happen next.
Split the party into 2 groups. Yeah.
Make it 3.
Didn't I just send that video like yesterday? Okay, well,
I don't understand what our task is. Are we supposed to? Okay, wait. We cured the people that are
yes, you've
diseased.
cured,
In the...
yes.
We found out who bought the life apple and
Yes.
owns the death apple,
Yes.
and now we have a target, potential target, anyways.
Yes.
Prince that is about to become king, and may or may not enslave an entire city.
Yes. Or like murder it.
Yes.
Like Thanos snap it. Who knows?
Okay. So our option is to either kill him or find out why he's evil and then
Yes.
do something about it.
Yes.
Evil, I want battle. I feel like
Okay.
Hello, Faithful.
And
Thanks for
we
the
found
follow.
Cersei's cousin.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Yes. Cersei's
This
cousin.
was so long for something this simple.
Dialogue options, bro.
If I wasn't driving, this would have been like 10 to 20 minutes
the
early.
murder option would also have, you know.
couldn't die after going through a... Oh wait. I'm just happy
Yeah,
I didn't die
Aurora
after
almost
going through
died.
a death.
Congratulations for not dying.
Thank you. My no armor really helps.
Wait, what were the... Who were you getting attacked by?
Oh, because I bust through the wall, or no, door. I got stabbed.
By who?
Oh, the guards.
This guy has guards?
Yeah.
This girl has guards.
I mean, to be fair, she is like the person in charge as of the current moment.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask Blue about this later. I need a lot. I need to catch up a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Explain it to you, but you were kind of busy.
Yeah. Cool, session's over. I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Blue,
Yeah.
can you check your private DM?
Okay. Well, I have so many tabs open. Hold on, I can't even find just. But okay, I guess we're done for now. I'll catch Bastion up on everything you
So-
missed.
I'm gonna wait, Blue. I'm gonna DM you a question. Let me know if it's true or false.
Okay.
I'll talk to y'all later.
You're not mute, by the way.
I know.
Well, I'll see you all next week. I'm trying to finish this assignment. Adios.
Adios. I think adios is so weird to me.
You
Ugh.
guys speak the language.
It's Spanish.
I know. Of course. I know that. It's just, it feels so weird.
I misspelled that last word.
You still streaming?
Well, I guess that's all today. I know today's stream was kind of janky, but thanks for coming anyway. Hopefully next week it'll be better, and hopefully, my friend will also have time to finish It Takes Two. If not, I will. I need to. I need to play more Pokemon for sure. So I mean, yeah. It's been busy, so I haven't had time to stream. Hopefully, I'll have more time next week. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.